So let me tell you about a couple that we spoke to this week. You know, they are sitting in Ohio. There's snow outside. They have a cup of coffee in their hand. They have Zillow open on their phone. And they ask the question that we hear almost every week. Is now a terrible time to move to Southwest Florida? And honestly, I understand why they ask that. You know, the headlines make it sound like the market is crashing or exploding or doing backflips. But here's what's actually happening. Right now in Cape Coral, there are about 2,700 homes available, and in Fort Myers, about 1,600. What that really means is this: buyers finally have something they haven't had in years. Lots of choices. Not panic, not chaos, just options. Now let's talk about the prices, because that's part of the story too. The median price in Cape Coral is about $375,000, and in Fort Myers, it's a little higher at about $450,000. And what we're seeing in the market is stability. Not runaway prices, not a crash, stability. You know, homes are taking about 45 days to sell in Cape Coral and about 38 days to sell in Fort Myers, which means the market is moving along. It's just at a healthy and more normal pace. And here's the part that most people don't talk about. We currently have about 9 months of inventory here in Cape Coral and a little over 8 months in Fort Myers. And what that means to you is the pressure is almost off. You know, buyers can breathe again. They can compare homes. They can make thoughtful decisions. But here's the truth. The best homes, you know, the ones that are clean, the ones that are well priced, the ones that are in the great location, well, guess what? Those homes still move fast. So back to the Ohio couple, they asked me, what should we do? And I told them this: you don't need to time the market perfectly. What you need is a plan that fits your life, because most people aren't moving here just for the return on their investment. They're moving here for the sunshine, for the boating, for the lifestyle, for their next chapter. And if you're thinking about relocating, downsizing, or buying a seasonal home here in Southwest Florida, click on that link down below and go to our website, which is sunshinesherry.com, where you can create a free account. You can browse through all the homes that are available in the general area and ask us questions at any time. And of course, you'll want to follow along, because each month I am going to break down what's really happening in plain English so you can make confident decisions. And please do me a favor, smash that subscribe button to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my new videos about Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and Southwest Florida. And don't forget, Team Sunshine is always here to help. I'll see you on the next video.